Good afternoon, this is Ivan Mara. I decided to make another video. Is this your last video? Yeah, this is my last video today. I can make a video tomorrow, then starting Monday, Tuesday, I'll go silent, and I'll make a video probably Wednesday after work. I work at, Denty's right. Alright, do you think there'll be millions of fans who like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and Harry Potter better? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't think the majority of them will, but there might be a minority of people who might hate on me. Yeah, Ivan's book was a bit raw. I like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and Harry Potter better, but if you like those books better, I understand. I'm not going to judge you for it. Art hits everyone different ways, right? Yeah. Just like most Lord of the Rings fans will say Return of the King is the best one, most Lord of the Rings fans say Two Towers is the weakest of the three films. Only a minority think it's the best. I'm one of those ones who actually thinks Two Towers is the best. Yeah. And Return of the King is considered like the best of the three movies. Yeah, it's my least favorite. Art hits everyone different ways, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, will your book win any awards? No, I didn't sell to the gatekeepers, man. I will not be winning any awards, unfortunately. I didn't sell to the gates, man. Yeah. To win awards and everything, you have to be traditionally published. Uh, but to traditionally publish, I have to sell to the gates. That's why I'm self-publishing Zanus on Lulu, obviously. But if I sold out, God forbid, my book will be winning all the awards, man. Like the greatest fantasy novel of the peak, like 20th, 21st century, like be getting all these accolades, obviously. But because I didn't sell to the gates, I'm not going to win the awards for my book, obviously. People might interview me, but I'm not. It's behind the scenes. It's not on YouTube, guys. I didn't sell to the gates. No. It's all behind the scenes. Oh, I love milk. Milk is so good. Yeah. After them take a shower. Yeah. Yeah. Why, man? Why are you selling your book for so much money? Because, guys, I have to make profit, man. Yeah. To print an 800-page book on Lulu will cost Lulu about $40 in printing costs, around there. So if I sell my book for $50, I'm not making much profit. Or if I sell it for $80, I'm making a nice profit. That's nice profit margins. I'm making more profit. And if I sell the ebook for $7, I won't make as much money. No, I'm gonna sell it for $22. That way I make more profit. I don't do it, obviously. You don't want to pay the $80, pay the $22 and read the ebook on your laptop. If you don't want to pay the $80, or if you can't afford it, most people can afford that. But if you don't want to pay the steep $80, pay your $22. Read on your laptop right now. Yeah. But Zane's is worth the money, guys. It's the greatest fantasy novel written. Like it's worth the $80. The best $80 you're gonna spend in your life, man. Zane's is a masterpiece, man. Yeah, and it's the best $22 you're gonna spend in your life. As the ebook is amazing too. The ebook, whichever choice you make, you're gonna have an amazing experience. Obviously. Yeah, that was the best $80 I ever spent in my life. That was a masterpiece. And that's the best $22 I ever spent in my life. That's a masterpiece, guys. This is a masterpiece. And when you read it right. Yeah. As a visual asked me, Ivan, how much copies did you sell? Yeah, Vijay, I sold 1 billion copies. You sold 1 billion copies? I'm like, yeah, Ivan, you beat out J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter, I know. Zayas beats out J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. Harry Potter sold 600 million copies to this day, since inception, in the late 90s. My book will beat that. Looking at like 1 billion copies sold, 800 million copies sold, 1.2 billion copies sold, something crazy. I was my brother, Ivan. I made like $20 million. You made $20 million off your book. I'm like, yeah. I said, holy shit, you won a lot of it. I know. Are you gonna share that with me, Ivan? I'm like, yes, I will, VJ. Relax, calm down. I'll share mine with you. You woman. Are you gonna share mine with you? I will, Ivan. I gotta share mine with you, VJ. That's how it works, right? Yeah. Ivan, the situation is so serious. Yeah, the situation is so serious that even though I made $20 billion off my book, I can't touch a dime of the gatekeeper's money around the world. Everything is so locked on me, VJ. But the Zanus money is mine. So the only way for me and VJ to make more money for ourselves, we have to start a business with our own money. We can't touch the dime of the gatekeeper's money. They're never going to let you touch a dime of their money, Ivan. There are tax trillions to make every year. There are hundreds of trillions to make around the world. They're never going to let you touch a dime of that, Ivan, the gatekeepers. That's why God gave me the keys, so I have my own money, man. That's how serious it is, man. But yeah, Vijay, the only thing we can do is minimum wage. Now that I got you out of Hollywood, Vijay, the only thing me and you can do is minimum wage. The gates will never let us touch a dime of their money. So for us to make more money, we have to start businesses. Because I made the $20 billion off my book, that's enough money for me and Vijay to start our own film studio and also make our album. We have enough money to do that right now. That's how serious it is. That's why God gave you the keys, Ivan. The gates would never let you touch down their money, man. Never gonna happen. That's why I have my own keys. That's why I have my own money, obviously. That's why I'm not selling. I'm not gonna have those guys do me. I'm gonna steal my money and give me the peanuts. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, I'm never gonna let you be a billionaire. I'm heavy. I don't want you to be that rich, BJ. I'm never gonna let you be a billionaire. Even when you sell to me, I'm never gonna let you be a billionaire. I'm heavy. That's why I came with the keys. So they don't do me, man. Sarah. Yeah, Ivan, $20 billion is enough for us to start a Scott statement. Yeah, we only have to put like $350 towards Sula, BJ. The Grand Turismo Sula, that's enough money. We can fund the movie for $3 billion, the game for $500 million. And we can sell the merch and sign that deal with Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, the only way for IMVJ to make more money, they have to start businesses with our money. Yes. We have to start businesses with our own money. We can't touch a dime of the gatekeepers' money, man. They're never going to let us touch a dime of the money of the gatekeepers. That's how greedy they are, man. That's why I came with the keys, though. I have my own money. They don't do me. Yeah. Sarah? And VJ no longer has access to her money in Hollywood because I got her out. Yeah. Her Instagram, YouTube channel will be taken down when I get her out. Her videos will still be on YouTube and everything, but her YouTube channel and her Instagram will be taken down, obviously. And her Twitter will all be taken down. Victoria Justice is no longer is associated with her agent or manager. I got her out of Hollywood. She's now free with me. Because I made the Arnold the 20 minute out of my book, me and BJ could pay our bills and live a life and start that closer to obviously. It's enough money, more than enough money for me and BJ to pay our bills and live a life. Never have to work out with that money, right? Yeah. That's why she appreciates me, because I made the money for me here. That's why I choose to live living right for Canada. Because I say dress, BJ, it's fair. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I say dress. No, Ivan, you save me, it's fair. Where do you want to live? I want to live in Vancouver, Canada, BJ, where Nita Tooth lives. Yeah. Yeah. But if me paying the fee gets delayed 150, I might perhaps maybe get licensing rights off Lucasfilm and make an Old Republic series based off the games. Obviously, like Knights of the Republic with Revan, I can do that too, right? Licensing rights off Lucasfilm, I can make that movie too. That Star Wars movie, and I can play Revan. Yeah, if you want. But my plans will not be fucked. The Zane's will happen. I already finished my book. I should be paying the fee in like 5 to 6 years from now, right? Yeah. Sarah. What will you be thinking about, Ivan, when you pay the fee? Just getting it over with and just running with BJ and living a life. What will keep me going is I'm going to be king after this. Even though it's scary to die, and I'm going to be crushed and everything, and the messy shit's going on. I'm banging all these women on. Once I get this over with, I get to be king with BJ. Once I wake up in the hospital, I did it. I beat the gates, and they can't touch my money. The billions on the books behind it, they can't touch. Yeah, a deal's a deal. I didn't sell those. We can't touch his money. Yeah, they can't touch my money. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry? Yeah. Well, Ivan Sussman, how much money do you think you'll make off your book? Probably 15 to maybe 25, 28 billion around there I make off the book. Around there. I know I'm not going to make 30, 40, 50 because only 1.5 billion people in the world speak English. Obviously. And don't forget, a good chunk of that is little kids. So you're probably looking at maybe 1 billion copies sold. I make my 20 billion, 18 billion, 22, 23 billion dollars. Yeah, obviously. And the families want to take that money from me and give me the peanuts when they're already making all their tax trillions every year. So they're greedy pigs, man. That's why I'm not going to have those guys do me, man. That money's mine. You're not touching it. It's my money. They know it's my money. Yeah, it's Ivan's money. We don't want him controlling his money and making those billions. Yeah, well, obvious, yeah, they're obvious, obviously. Yeah. So you're not gonna let those guys dupe you? No. You said zero to me when I was born. Yeah, Ivan and Vijay are not touching a dime of our money. These trillions are ours. I'm not gonna have this guy make his billions in my fucking house and have that control unless he sells to me. That's why I came with the keys. So what they don't do me, man. Yeah. Your father gave you the keys, Ivan, because he knows the situation is very serious. Yeah, Ivan, the families are never gonna let you make your billions, man. They're never gonna let you be successful like that, man. They have an envy. Yeah, I have to give you the keys that way you can make your billions. All you have to do is just own something, Ivan. Own an IP, a brand. I wrote this in this book. I own the rights to that. That's billions for me and BJ, obviously, and they're not touching it, obviously. Yeah. That's why BJ cries. She got duped by the families, right? She's crazy, that woman. Yeah, Ivan, I got duped. I want you to get me out. I want a piece of your billions off your book. I want to live that life with you, Ivan. Yeah, that's why she cries. She got duped. BJ. She's crazy, that woman. So if you don't think you're going to make 30, 40, 50 billion off your book, the math doesn't add up, no. Because there's only 1.5 billion English speaking people in the world. And the other 6.5 billion people in the world don't speak a word of English. They speak their language, their foreign language. They don't understand English. So why would someone in Africa or India or the Middle East who speak Arabic, who don't understand the word English, why would those guys buy a book? They don't understand it. So how can they read a book they don't understand? That's why I think it's around 15 to 20, 25 billion dollars, maybe 20 billion I make off the book. Around there. My guess it's around that 20 billion range I make off the book. 15 to 20 billion range I make off the book, obviously. It's a lot of money. Yeah. Maybe 50 billion, right? Because maybe only 700 million people will buy it. But some people are going to share the file. Even if I make 50 billion off the book, that's still not money for me and VJ to start Scott's Entertainment. We just have to be a bit more careful how we spend our money. But after we blow everything, we still have like 10.5 billion in our bank. We're still good, me and VJ, right? Yeah. Obviously. I'll say VJ will be shocked, obviously. Alright, how's money made off your book, by the way? I made $50.5 billion. You made $50.5 billion off your book. Oh my gosh, she's like, holy shit. You won the lottery with that money, Ivan, I know. Ivan, we can start our films with that money, I know. $350 million towards $2 lot. We can buy our $350 million jet, our yacht. We can build a $1 billion house, fund the movie. We still have like $10.5 million in the bank. We're good. Pay our bills and everything. And we're going to make our billions off the savings brand, obviously. It's a good investment. No, even that's cold, man. The Gates want to take on all your $15 billion off your book, your $50.5 million off your book when they make all those tax returns every year, man. That's why God gave me the keys, the way they don't do me, man. They have a psychotic envy and greed. They're gonna steal your money out and give you the peanuts. Yeah, man. They have an envy. They don't want you being that rich. That's why I came with the keys, so they don't do me. Sarah? Take a shower after this. I'll enjoy the show with you guys. And after this, I'm going to, I don't know, watch James Bond, or I can finish The Chosen. No, The Chosen I'll finish sometime next week. I'll finish season 4 of The Chosen. I have like 4 episodes left. I'm done season 4. I'm on season 5, obviously. It's a good show. It's a pretty good show, The Chosen. A faith-based show. It's a good show. Yeah. So you're gonna have a joint account with VJ. Yes, that's the best way to make it work. That way there's no resentment between you two, right? The best way to make it work is just have a joint account. When I go to the bank, I'm like, yeah, I want to have a joint account with VJ. So you guys are sharing the same account, but you have your own Visa and debit card. Yes, that's the best way to make it work. So her money's my money's her money. That's the best way to make it work. Obviously, don't do a thing like when you have where you have separate accounts and you VJ has a certain amount of money in her account. You got no, don't do that. No, just have a joint account. So the 20 what I made off the book, me and VJ share the account together. And the leftover money VJ has in her bank, I don't know, over $2 million, she puts that in the same account and we share it together. That's how it's gonna work. I'm not gonna have a woman do me, man. Yeah. Yeah. But VJ will share the leftover money with me. Yeah, if I only have like $1.5 million in my bank, I'll put this in the same account. We share it together on it. Yeah. VJ has like $1.5 million in her bank. She's like poor compared to how much money I made off my book. That's why she wants a piece of it, obviously. Yeah, I'm used to having millions, but not billions in my bank account. Yeah, billions is unlimited, man. Get your high-end cars, your nice clothes, your shoes, your jackets, your purse, your makeup. Stay at the best suites, get your jet, your yacht, build a dream house. Living a life of that money. Go to restaurants, clubs, bars, events. Living a life of that money. Yeah. So you will be going out with VJ a lot, Ivan. Oh yeah, I will. Going out all the time with VJ. Well, I'll probably be getting takeout more, but I will be going out with VJ a lot, obviously. Especially when we're staying in a hotel, me and VJ will be going out like all the time for breakfast, dinner, and lunch, man. Like, or getting takeout. We pick the food up and we eat it in the hotel. Sometimes we go out to lunch, dinner, and breakfast. It's all pocket change, right? I made billions off the book, right? It's pocket change. Yeah. But once the house is now built, me and VJ will be doing grocery shopping here and there for food. But chances are we'll be going out most of the time and getting takeout. We can afford it. But I will buy groceries, obviously, but I'll barely be eating food at home. I'll be going all the time and I'm getting takeout, right? We go to this restaurant, we go to Burger King, we go to Wendy's, we go to um, this pizza place, this shawarma place, this Mexican restaurant, this buffet restaurant. Yeah, we easily afford it. It's all pocket change. Yeah. We order food. Yeah. Well, you have Uber Eats when you're a kid? No, I won't. Uber Eats is a waste of money, man. You pay an extra like $10. No, I'll just order food directly. I won't have Uber Eats when I'm a kid. Because Uber Eats is fucking expensive, man. You pay an extra $10 for delivery and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, you gonna get the cars right away? No. I'm gonna tell VJ, let's not get the cars until the house is built. But you don't want to waste money. Is it really worth buying cars and parking in the hotel parking lot? Or VJ, Ivan, let's just wait. Yeah, let's wait until the house is built and the garage is built. And once that's built, now me and VJ can do our car shopping. We can get our high-end cars. Whereas before that, me and VJ can just hire drivers, limo services every day to take us to the restaurant, take us to the club. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless it's walking distance. If it's walking distance, it's not far. We can just walk there. If it's pretty far away, me and VJ can just hire our own drivers, our own limo services to take us to the restaurant, to the bar, to the club, and drive us back to our hotel room, obviously. When we travel around the world, me and VJ will have drivers, obviously. Who will take us to the events, to the restaurants, to the clubs, all that stuff. Yeah. You can afford it. It's all pocket change, right? Yeah. 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 What do you think? What do you think the first thing VJ will tell you once you register for the cards? She'll tell me, yeah. She'll tell me, yeah, Ivan, you want to go on that clothes shopping spree you talked about in your videos? I'm like, yeah, VJ, let's go get clothes and shoes. Yeah, Ivan, let's go get our nice clothes, Ivan. We go to the Pacific Center Mall. There's a bunch of clothing stores there. We buy a bunch of clothes, man, every day. Like every day, we buy like 5, 6 pants, 6, 7, 8 shirts. We go back to the Pacific Center Mall. We buy more clothes. We get like 50 pants, 50 shirts, 30, 25 shoes. Like, yeah, we go on that huge clothes shopping spree. We put all our clothes in our hotel room while the house is getting built, right? And she'll tell me, Ivan, let's buy our jets, let's buy our yacht, like, let's buy our jets, let's buy our yacht. We buy all that right away. Yeah. Well, you have a budget on how much you're gonna spend for the jet. Yes. If I make $50.5 billion off the book, I'll tell VJ, let's not go any higher than $350 million for the jet. That's good enough. And we put $10 million in renovating it. We can get a cheaper $70-75 million jet. 2 jets. When we put $1 billion towards the house, obviously, I want to buy that unique 71 yacht. Me and VJ, we buy all that right away. The yacht, 2 yachts, the 2 jets, we buy right away, obviously. He's like, oh my God, Ivan, like, we finally get to fly privately, man. Yeah, I know. We go on vacation, we fly privately. We don't have to fly commercial anymore, VJ. Yeah, we don't have to wait hours in line in the airport. We get the VIP with the customs, obviously. The customs still check your plane and your bags, even when you fly privately, but you get VIP. You don't have to wait hours in line in the airport for the line, right? Obviously. Yeah, because people, when they fly commercial, sometimes they have to wait 1, 2, 3 hours for their flight, man. Like, you have to wait, obviously, right? Yeah, whereas when you fly privately, you get VIP. We have our own pilot and everything. He flies us out to wherever we want to go. Yeah, take us to Japan, and then the pilot flies us privately to Japan. But the customs will still check your plane and check your bag and your passport and everything. But me and VJ get VIP. We don't have to wait hours in line in the airport because we're not flying commercially. We're flying privately. We have our own pilot, our own jet, everything. All right, yeah. Living the life, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why she cries, and she was alive to me, obviously. She got duped by the gates, VJ. Fucking stupid. Hey, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get a car for myself. I'll be back in a sec. Hope you guys enjoying this show. Alright, you guys, sorry for the long wait. Let's just get my coffee. Yeah. That's why you were gonna play shit Ivan. Yeah, because me and VJ are the most famous people in the world working. We were trending every day. Like everywhere me and VJ walk downtown, you have like everyone staring, taking videos and pictures of us, people coming up to us, interviewing us with their phones. So that's trending on X every day, the main event. And you guys feel like shit because me and VJ are king and queen now. We're experiencing that crazy worldwide fame wherever we go. We're the main event around the world. And we're also living the multi-billion-dollar dream life, obviously. The two gods living that life, obviously. That's why you feel like shit. And we're also movie stars now, too. Obviously. Like, me and VJ are big budget movie stars living the life, man. That's why you guys feel like shit. Obviously. And some of you guys are gonna cry. Yeah, Ivan set the whole thing up, man. He just takes... After what we did to him and VJ, Ivan just takes VJ and just runs away and he takes his money and he lives a life with VJ and we're left out of that. That's Ivan's revenge. He kills us with kindness, yes. All I do is I just take VJ and I piece the fuck out and you're left behind, you're not saved. But because we VJ are living that life and we're experiencing that glory and fame, you're left behind for like shit, guys. Yeah, I wish I could just live with VJ and Ivan and see them every day. Yeah, you're left behind, you don't see us, you're not saved. You're back from the way of God. I don't want you to say, yeah. And that's why the Hollywood actors are begging, because they were part of that experience and fame with me, VJ, the man event, and they got to be famous movie stars with us, and they lived a life with me, VJ. They're living a life with me, VJ, the Hollywood actors. All the parties, the crazy fans, yeah. Once I signed John Maega, Andrews, Alba, Von Joey, and all those guys, now wherever they go, fans are also now taking videos and pictures of them wherever they go too, because the whole world knows I signed them for the movie. And now fans are coming up to them, interviewing them with their phones, paparazzi. It's crazy. Picture paparazzi like Hollywood when they bombard the famous actors. They say it's people with phones. They take pictures and videos and they interview them with their phones. There's some of that's trending on X. It's crazy, man. Behind the scene fame, right? It's all the case. That's what he's like, oh my God, Ivan, I feel so on top of the world. This is such an amazing feeling. This is like an adrenaline rush, Ivan, I know. It's like an adrenaline rush. Wherever we go, it's crazy, man. People take out videos and pictures with their phones. It's crazy, man. Everyone's staring and everything, and the whole world's tuning into the trends. It's crazy. You feel on top of the world, man, every day, man. And we're also living the dream life, the long-term life, obviously, right? Yeah. All the guys in dark said, holy shit, man, look at Ivan now. Ivan's king now, man. Holy shit. Ivan did it. Yeah, I did it. I remember Ivan was a lost kid, poor bum kid in high school, and now look at him, he's fucking king, multi-billionaire. He did it, man. He found a way to make money for him and his wife. He wrote that masterpiece, Last of His Hands, yeah. All the Darcy kids will be shocked with my book. Yeah, Ivan wrote a masterpiece, man. It's better than all these books we read in class in high school, yeah. Isaiah's guys is a masterpiece. It's the greatest fast novel written, man. Yeah, man. Well, fans come up to you and ask you about your book. Oh yeah, they will. Ivan, I read your book. Your book is so amazing. That was the best book I ever read in my life. Are you gonna make a movie out of this? I'm like, we just like, yeah, we're starting on film studio. They interview us, and some of that straying on ash. You see me, you see the fans coming up to me. They interview us with their phones, right? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy fame, but it's behind the scene fame because I did not sell to the gates. But it's still crazy fame. And behind the scene fame is better, anyways. You have more privacy. I don't have to worry about the news outlets and YouTube channels bashing my book, talking trash about me, VJ, all that stuff, right? And so the gatekeepers, so it's behind the scene fame, obviously. Yeah, you guys are my holy shit, man. I have VJ living life. Yeah, you see like VJ, she's driving her Mercedes, her like $250,000 like Mercedes Benz. She gets out of the car, I get out of the car. Fans take videos and pictures of that, and they comment on us and they interview us like they do the Hollywood actors in Hollywood, right, in the public eye. They're like, holy shit, man, I and VJ living life, man. Like, I and VJ have a nice fucking car, and they're looking fly, and the fans are here with them, man. They're famous celebrities, man. Like they're fucking living a life. Yeah, we're living a life, man. So you guys talk shit. The trends alone that's already glory. Seeing me and VJ trending every day with videos and pictures, that's glory, man. That's already glory. That's why I'm gonna forget about this channel, guys. Because every day there's gonna be videos and pictures of me trending on pictures of me and VJ trending on X. Sorry? Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even when you and VJ eat dinner, people take pictures. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Every day, forever, wherever me and VJ go, people are taking videos and pictures of me and VJ wherever we are, and some of it's trying on X. It's crazy, man. Every day, man. Hundreds of videos and pictures trending on X. Like you see me eating with VJ at a restaurant, people film it. Some of that's trending on X. It's crazy, man. It's constant entertainment, man. Yeah. Constant entertainment, constant trends. Yeah. And that's glory. Like seeing me and VJ trying, that's already glorious, man. That's glory. But because it's behind the scenes, you guys feel left behind. You're not safe. It's not in the public eye. Everything is behind the scenes. Because I set the whole thing up, got here. Yeah. You guys knew it was a setup when you made your plans, right? Yeah, Ivan set the whole thing up. If Ivan doesn't sell to us when he's king, that glory and fame is behind the scenes and we're left behind. Yeah, you figure it out. Yeah. That's the setup, obviously. You're left behind, you're not saved. I'm king, right? Here you go. Yeah. That's why all the Hall Rockers are gonna beg because they're now saved and they live the life with Iron and VJ and with the trends and the pictures and videos trending and everything. And I pay them a lot of money more than living in Hollywood. That's why they're gonna beg. Obviously. I told you all the agents in the Hall are gonna tell the Hollywood actors and network with the Zeta stars and the Great Escape stars. It's crazy. Yeah, man. For the Great Escape, all the Hollywood actors are going to be begging Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, if I choose them right, or Tom Cruise, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Matt Damon. They're gonna beg all those guys for work, and those guys are not gonna give word either because they're all selfish in Hollywood. Yeah, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson, and Keanu Reeves are not gonna give word for those actors in Hollywood because they're all selfish. In Hollywood, all they care about is all the Hollywood actors care about is their own careers, and they don't want these actors to be left like them. That's why they're not gonna give word. Oh, yeah, fuck you guys. I'm not giving you word. You're not gonna give me word either if I ask you. Yeah, I'm not gonna give word to those guys. But they're all gonna beg those guys for word. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, man. Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, and Keanu Reeves signed mega deals, man. These are all $100+ million deals. Yeah, I know they're huge deals. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson signed like a 130-something million deal with their combined earnings, which is about 100 million, 95 million in their American money. Massive deals. And Keanu Reeves signed like his 220 million deal, which is like a 155 million deal in his American money. Keanu Reeves, they signed mega deals, man. All the hard artists are like, holy shit, man. Keanu Reeves and Matt Damon, all those guys signed mega deals. Like, we don't make this in Hollywood, yeah. Dwayne Johnson doesn't even make that in Hollywood. Dwayne Johnson peaked at 88 million in 2024 as the highest paid actor in Hollywood for all his combined earnings for his movies. And yet Keanu Reeves is making more than how much Dwayne Johnson made in Hollywood in 2024. Dwayne Johnson is the most powerful actor in Hollywood. He's the biggest movie star in Hollywood. There's no one bigger than Dwayne Johnson. And Tom Cruise, I think, is second after him. The second biggest movie star after Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, Tom Cruise. Yeah, obviously. But Ivan, I'm talking to you, man. If those big A-listers, agencies or agents get greedy and want more money, I'm not paying them more money, man. You guys are getting greedy. You smell on the water, and you're getting greedy, guys. Because I will sense their greed once they start. Once I offer Keanu Reeves and Matt Damon and all those guys that contract, and their agents now push for royalties for the game and like bigger amount for the merch. Now I sense the greed, and they're getting cocky and they're getting greedy. I'm like, no, guys, you're getting greedy. I'm not gonna overpay you guys. Have them do me, man. They're not the main event. I'm not gonna have you guys do this. Yeah. Ivan, what about like 13 million for the game for Keanu Reeves and a nice like 50 million of the game profits? I'm like, yeah, they're getting greedy now. They smell on the wire, they're getting greedy. I'm like, no, I'm not going to overpay Keanu Reeves. Have him do me, man. That's enough. 13 million for the game for Keanu Reeves is enough. I can give him like 11, 12 million for the merch. Profits. So Keanu Reeves gets his 13 million base for the game, but I'm not giving him any profits for the game. Because I already gave him like 140 million of the film profits. That's enough. That's how much he's worth. I'm not going to overpay Keanu Reeves. Have him do me, man. This is still Ivan. Saw me up, man. Yeah, it's a good deal for you, Keanu Reeves. That's the money for me, Ivan. We're just being greedy assholes. Yeah, you guys are being greedy. Stop. They don't make this Hollywood. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I know Scarlett Johansson's greedy. Scarlett Johansson, Ivan, watch out for her. She's a greedy pig. She's a big, powerful actor in Hollywood. She's greedy, Scarlett Johansson. She might want like 140 million of the film profits. I'm like, no, Scarlett, you're not worth that, man. You get like your 80 million. That's enough. Sorry. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson's worth like 150 million around there right now. By then, she might be worth maybe 180 million in like, I don't know, 16, 17 years from now. She might be worth 180 million. Yeah, 80 million for Scarlett's enough. That's enough money for her. I'm not paying her more money. Yeah. And Matt Damon, you can pay him like 83. A bit more than Scarlett because he's a bit bigger than her. And Ben Affleck, you can pay him like 78 million. They're all making pretty much around the same amount of money for their film profits. But their agents guaranteed Ivan are going to push for like the $100+ million. I'm like, no, guys, man, you guys are not worth this. I'm not going to overpay you guys. How you do me, man? No way. I'm sorry. What if their net worth rises to $200 million? Even if it rises to $200 million, those actors, I'm not going to go any higher than that because those actors are not the leads. They're supporting characters. So, like, what I'm paying them is enough. Obviously, I'm not going to go any higher than that, man. That's enough money, man. You don't make that money. There we go. Obviously. They're the major stars of my movie, but they're not the leads. Me and VJ are the leads. So you have to take that into consideration. Yeah, even if they're worth a bit more, what I'm paying them is enough. They don't make that in Hollywood. 83 million for Matt Damon's enough for the crazy. I'm not paying him more than that. The guy's getting greedy. And 80 for Scarlett's enough, and 78 for Ben's enough. I'm not paying those guys more money. And that's excluding your other money, your game money, your merch money, and your base and your bonuses. That's a lot of money for you, Sarah. No hate, yeah. It's a lot of money for those guys. Sarah. They're like, holy shit, man. Ivan's company blows all the water, man. We don't make this now. This is a mega deal. Yeah, it's a mega contract. $130 million deal, $212 million deal for Keanu Reeves, and a lot of money for those guys. Yeah. It comes with perks too, right? The Raiders, Ivan, that's a deal. Sign us up, man. That's a lot of money, man. They don't make that in Hollywood. Yeah, like, holy shit. Your company blows all the water right now, and it comes with perks too. Nice perks, right? Yeah. Take a shower after this. Yeah. Why are the agents pushing for more money? Because they want a bigger paycheck. Because the agents and managers in Hollywood only get paid when the actors get paid. How they make their living is based off the actor's earnings. So if the actor makes more money, the agents or managers make more money in Hollywood. That's how it works. That's why the agents or managers in Hollywood who represent Keanu Reeves, Matt Damon, they're going to push for more money. I'm like, no, guys. You guys are pissing me off. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to overpay you guys. I'm to me, man. They're not the main event. I'm not going to sign Keanu Reeves like a $280, $300 million. He's not worth that, man, for my movie. See, if Keanu Reeves did a movie solo, now you have a case to pay him a bit more money because he steals the show with all those other actors. But in my movie, he's not the main event. Me and Beach are the main event, so you have to take that into consideration. This is what he's worth. I'm not paying Keanu Reeves any more money. You guys are getting greedy. It's a deal. Yeah, you have a good deal. But watch out for Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson is probably the greediest of them all because he's so big. He'll most likely be a billionaire by the time I do the Ant movie. His agent might push for $600 million for Bronze. I'm like, no, Dwayne's not worth that. No, he gets like $330. I'm not paying him $600 million. He's not worth that. Dwayne Johnson, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna have him do like that. Yeah. That's enough, Dwayne. I'm not paying more money. You're getting greedy. It's a deal, Ivan. That's a mega contract. Holy shit, like a $404 million. He's like, holy shit, that's a massive contract. Yes. Pay Dwayne Ivan, that way he's happy and he gets paid. And that way he can decline Hollywood offers. Because Hollywood will be throwing Dwayne Johnson a lot of offers. Obviously. Like 20, 25, $40 million offers. So if Dwayne Johnson has thrown 5 movie offers for like $20 million, that's still less than the money he's making for my movie, so he can turn down the Hollywood offers. And his agent will tell you, yeah, Ivan says you can't take any offers. Listen to him. He signed you to a $450 million deal, Dwayne. This is enough money for you to decline Hollywood offers. Dwayne said, Ivan, fuck Hollywood. I don't want to work there anyways. I'd rather work for you. Yeah, Ivan, this is more than enough money for me to decline Hollywood offers. Yeah, Dwayne. I offer you a $450 million deal, your combined earnings, that's enough money for you to decline your Hollywood offers. It's enough money for you and your manager, your agent, your ex-wife, who's your manager or agent, right? Because Dwayne Johnson's manager is his ex-wife, obviously. I heard, right? Yeah. Yeah. I would you ever pay a Hollywood actor $450 million? No. Dwayne Johnson's the exception because he's so big. He's worth like $800 million. That's why I'm paying him so much money. And Tom Cruise. But most Hollywood actors, most of the big Hollywood actors peak at like 350, $400 million net worth. So I'm never gonna pay an actor the Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson's the exception because he's so big. He'll be a billionaire by the time I do the Hitman movie. That's why I'm paying him so much money. Obviously, there's exceptions, obviously, right? But the other actors, I'm not gonna peak any higher than maybe 150 million. But 125 million is pretty much my max I'm giving for royalties. But there's some guys you can pay them a little bit more if they get greedy. 130, 140, 150. Like Will Smith, you can pay him 140 if he gets greedy to keep him happy because Will Smith's a greedy pig. You know what I'm saying? He's the kind of guy, if you don't pay him what he wants, he can get angry. You can pay him a little bit more, obviously. I'm not going to pay Keanu Reeves 150. 140 million is enough for Keanu Reeves for The Great Escape. That's good enough, man. I'm not paying more money. Don't hate him, yeah. Or you could pay him 150 million if you want. If he's worth 400 million, then you could pay Keanu Reeves 150 if you want. The film profits. That's enough money for him, right? And it's 47 million base. Why don't you pay him 50? Because I have to create room to pay the crewman, man. $3 million is enough to pay like 25 crewmen to 150K, so I have to create room to pay the crewmen. Because the A-list actors for The Great Escape are going to be affecting my budget a little bit. It's an $800 million budget, but like the whole thing will get drained once I pay everyone. That's why you got to be careful. 20 million bonus for Keanu Reeves, 27 million salary for production. That's a good deal for him. You can pay him 13 million for the game, but he doesn't get royalties for the game. You can give him 11, 12 million of the merch profits. He gets like his 5, 6, 7 million speaking and his 400K for the promo, magazine shoots, and everything, and it comes with the perks. That's a good deal for Keanu Reeves. That's like a $212, $220 million deal for Keanu Reeves. A lot of money for him, obviously. Sarah? Yeah. You're looking at a sick movie for The Great Escape. We're secret agents. Looking at a sick movie for that, man. Yeah, man. Well, you tell Jonathan Nolan and David S. Goyer you want it to be long. Yeah, I want this to be a 4-hour movie, guys. 4 hours, Ivan? Yeah, 4 hours. That way you have more scenes with these actors. Like, you give Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon their time to shine. You don't mean these are the leads, they're the supporting leads. They're shining in the movie with us, obviously. So, Ivan, you want a lot of scenes? Yeah, give them a good amount of scenes, guys. I'm paying them a lot of money. Give these guys their time to shine. Me and Vijay are the leads, but give these guys their time to shine. Like, Keanu Reeves was a lead in The Matrix, but Morpheus and Trinity had their moments to shine too. Give these guys their time to shine. I pay them a lot of money. I'll have them have their time to shine. That way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but me and Vijay are the leads, but they have a big part to play. They're major characters in the movie. Yeah. But John Krasinski, I'll pay him a lot of money, but like the low end because he gets killed early on in the movie. Like, yeah, give John Krasinski and Brie Larson a good maybe 55 minutes of the movie, 50 minutes to an hour of the movie to shine. I can pay John Krasinski like 16 million, the low end. I can give him 27 million of the low end of the film profit. That's a good deal for him. That's 27 million, the limit for both. Yeah. For the film profits and at his base. So you can pay him like a 7 million sign bonus. Yeah. And like 3.5 million for the game. And like 3 million for the merch. He signed like about a 50 million deal around there. Is that a 50 million deal? It's around there, right? Yeah, 45, 50 million deal. Still make a lot of money, right? Yeah. That's why the sky's a wall of water. Yeah, man. That's why they're gonna beg the Great Escape actors, right? Yo, I mean, I had a blast, man. Please, man, can I be your next movie? I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the romance story. We're all gonna beg, man. Yeah, man. Because the Great Escape won't take. Will the Great Escape will go by so fast. You're only looking at like 2 years of pre-production and like maybe 3.5 months of shooting. 4 months maybe of shooting. 4 months is not that long. It's gonna go by so fast. Like that's a wrap. It's done. I do the last day of filming party, and then Keanu Reeves and all of them get their check, and go on the world tour. Post production. Post production for the Great Escape will take maybe 5 months. It won't take long to edit the movie. 5, maybe 6 months to edit the movie. I do the red card event in Italy, and the journey ends. Then the actors get their film profit money and their game money. Obviously, well, no, they already got their game money because I'm paying them a salary, but their film profit money they get once me and Vijay get our first check, obviously. Yeah, for the Great Escape, all those actors get their royalty check, obviously, and the journey ends. Yeah. 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 Will the Great Escape have almost as much buzz as Zayas? Yeah, it will. It'll be close, but the Zayas buzz will beat it because Zayas is the great surfer told everything are devils and demons. But the Great Escape will have crazy buzz too, man. Because I have big stars in that movie, like big A-listers who are gonna build more buzz. I have a lot of big stars in that movie. All these A-list actors in my movie, man. Yeah, man. And me and Vijay are secret agents. Look at that sick movie. Think something like John Wick, Vacancy. You get that Vacancy vibe, John Wick, obviously vibe. James Bond kind of vibe a little bit, yeah. I want in the movie, once me and Vijay get the job and we train, we do a few missions like James Bond. Then eventually we find out the company's dirty. And my idea is Ben Affleck and his wife, they escape with us, with me and Vijay. Not Ben Affleck, Matt Damon and his wife escape with me and Vijay. But eventually they get killed and me and Vijay are the last couple left. But Matt Damon and them, they escape a little bit. So you're going to get the scenes with me and Vijay escaping with Matt Damon and his wife. But eventually they get killed. Whereas Brie Larson and John Krasinski get killed a little bit earlier, obviously. They're the ones who let us know there's something fishy about this company. Everything here seems too good to be true. Like, they pay us all this money and we're secret agents and everything, and this all seems too good to be true. And they find out it's dirty, and they're the first ones who get killed. No, the B-list actor couple gets killed first. Then those guys, Brie Larson and John Krasinski, assuming I choose them, they get killed after that. And then Matt Damon and his wife, they escape with me and Vijay, but they eventually get killed too. And me and Vijay are the last couple left. Obviously, that's why I'm calling it the Great Escape. Look at a sick movie, man. A big secret organization. Yeah, look at a sick movie for that. Will you tell David S. Goyer and Jonathan Nolan you want it dark? Yeah, guys, this is rated R. I want it to be dark. Okay, entertainment thrill ride of a lifetime. I want it to be a bit darker, a bit freaky. You want the guys having like these masks? Yeah, they have these masks that come after me and BJ and Matt Damon and his wife. But Matt Damon and his wife end up getting killed. Yeah. Because I'm paying Matt Damon a lot of money. If I'm paying Matt Damon a 35 million contract, you got to give him his time to shine. That's why he escapes with us. Him and his wife escape with me and BJ, but like they eventually get killed. Obviously. Yeah, like 3 hours into the movie, they get killed. They finally get killed. And me and Vijay are the last couple left. Obviously. Yeah. You have an idea for scenes for the Great Escape? Yeah, I do. I have an idea when we find out that John Krasinski and Brie Larson are killed, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And Matt Damon and his wife and me and VJ were like, what are we gonna do? We're in like the hotel room, like, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And our wives are crying, you know, it's okay. We'll figure something out. We're gonna get out, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's dark, man. Look at that sick movie, man. Like we're all panicking, like what the fuck, man? We can't get out. Like, you know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's stressing shit. Yeah, that's why I want to take notes with VJ. We have an idea for the 3 act structure of the movie. That way, Jonathan Nolan and David S. Goyer, they write an amazing screenplay. I want this guy just as good as The Dark Knight. You guys wrote The Dark Knight. I want it to be like The Dark Knight, just as good as The Dark Knight, if not better. It's very tough to top The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight's a masterpiece. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hi, you're a genius. I know. I'm a great genius. The Great Escape, with Keanu Reeves, Matt Damon, and Ben Affleck, and Scarlett Johansson. Said, yeah, once you're in, there's no getting out. Sick movie, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Get it now. Only on 4K Blu-ray. Only on Amazon. $54.99. No, I'm saying 55. I'll sell the movie for probably $55 around there. Oh, I make a bit more profit. That's a good deal for you guys, right? For the movie. Yeah. Yeah. So you want it to be epic. Oh yeah, guys. I want it to be like 2 hours. The last 2 hours of the film, I want it to be non-stop action, guys. So you want it to be an entertaining ride of a lifetime. Yeah, tell David S. Goyer and Jonathan Nolan what they know. Obviously. Car chases, gun scenes, fighting scenes, jumping off buildings. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy shit. Okay, Ivan. I see what you're saying, and they write an amazing screenplay. Obviously. But you have to tell them, you and VJ have to tell them your idea for your story. Yeah. Okay, for the first like 35 minutes of the movie, I want a sad theme like Company Man. The movie Company Man with Ben Affleck when he can't find jobs. I want a sad theme like that. Okay, Ivan. And after that, Paul Bettany bribes you, and you know what I'm saying, you and VJ have that talk. VJ thinks it's a bit sketchy and fishy, and you get the job, you call, you get the job, you trade the company, and all of a sudden the creation happens, and it's nonstop entertainment, dark shit. Yes. That way, The Great Escape is also a masterpiece. Not Zayn's level masterpiece, but it's a masterpiece too. It's an amazing movie. Either a masterpiece or just a good, fun, entertaining, like 8 out of 10 movie. Guys, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Well, who will be the main villain of the movie? Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson will be the main villains of the movie, and then Paul Bettany is one of the villains too, but he's not like the main villain. But I'll give him a lot of scenes too. But Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson will be the main villain of the movie. That's how I want to work. If I choose them, or if I choose Tom Cruise, or like I might choose a different actor. But guaranteed, the chat director will tell me to go with Keanu Reeves because he's biased, obviously. Yeah, I work with him on John Wick and the Matrix. Go for Keanu Reeves, Ivan. I end up choosing him. He gets the part, obviously. Yeah. That's why guys will blow Hall out of the water. Anyways, guys, here's where I hope guys like the show. I'm signing off. Peace. Peace out, guys. Don't hate him, son. Hope you enjoy this show.